This is Dispatches from Myrtle Beach with Charles Neal and my son Link from Good Mythical Morning. How you doing, Link?
Doing good, Dad. How about you?
Oh, doing good.
You're rubbing your eyes, and I can't.
I got something in my eye.
Okay,
But
well,
it's
then
getting
rub it.
better.
Rub it, just fine.
I
but
did.
I couldn't help but notice that your fingernail is still black when you.
And how long ago's that been?
I don't know, it's been many, many weeks. So, like, is it
About-
growing out? I mean, is it one of those things where, like, your nail just has to slowly grow out of the blueness?
that would be correct. Yeah.
Okay.
You'll just have to keep growing out, and I keep clipping it, and it just keeps coming out. But it don't hurt. So
I'm glad it doesn't hurt.
I have had several people like you did that I said, "What in the world happened to your fingernail?" I said, "I just dropped something on it."
Just another day at work. Well, what have you been up to at your other job, your harder job as you've called it?
Yeah, well, just painting and fixing some sheetrock and just doing all that different kind of stuff like that, and making people's houses and place look really good.
I mean, you still find that you're motivated to do it? You're still engaged and enjoying it for the most part?
Oh, yeah. For the most part, yeah. I mean, I work like I want to. If I want to work 4 or 5 hours, I work like that. And if I want to work all day, I work all day. That's what I do.
Okay.
So, I will tell you this, that your dad has changed his eating habits.
How so?
Well, I went to the doctor, and that my A1C and blood sugar was a little bit higher than it usually was.
Uh-huh.
So as of this week, let's see when this comes out, and this week it's been 2 months since I've eaten anything sweet. No cakes, no honey buns, no candy bars.
Oh.
Nothing.
And how difficult has that been?
Oh, good God. It hadn't been as difficult as some people might think it has, because like Nancy tells people, said, he can just quit something cold turkey and just not do it. I mean,
yeah.
I can't do that. I mean, so.
But you're pretty attached. You would say that you have a sweet tooth, right?
Oh, good God Almighty, what you talking about?
Yeah.
Hey, it don't mean that when I walk by and there's something sweet and I don't have a hankering to put it in my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
But my wonderful wife and I had to come to an agreement that she had to quit cooking all them pies and cakes and all that stuff that I love to eat, because it won't doing good for me. So in about 2 weeks after I stopped, I had my A1C checked, and it had went from like 6.8 to 5.2.
Okay, so that's encouraging. That lets you know that, hey, this is working.
You know
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
keep
doing.
at it. So what have you missed the most? What has been the most frustrating or challenging?
Probably the most frustrating thing is because every day Nancy would keep me some of them little honey buns or something like that, and I love a good honey bun or a chocolate eclair. Oh, good God, don't even start that.
I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry for asking.
But, when I would go to work and at break time, I'd always eat one, maybe eat a pack of naps, or maybe eat 2 honey buns instead.
2 honey buns?
Well, it was just them little round ones, little Debbie honey buns.
Okay.
Not them great big ones.
Okay.
But I have probably missed that more than, well, I don't know about more than having Nancy cook one of them pies and I'd have a piece of it at night.
Sounds like everything you're currently thinking about, whatever that is the thing that you're missing most in that moment.
Yeah,
but then you think of something else and you miss that the most.
Yeah.
What are you? You're doing good.
she used to keep them little candy bars in the refrigerator, Snickers and Baby Ruths and all that stuff. And so she done away with those and put them somewhere I don't even have to look at them.
Good job, Dad.
So
keep it up. I'm proud of you.
But the reason I brought it up, I have felt better, and I seem to have more energy.
Okay.
And sometimes, and I don't think where I had the aching and stuff in my legs and stuff, that I have that as much either. So maybe it's helped me to feel better.
Yeah, sugar doesn't do the body good. And I've heard bad things about refined sugar.
Yeah, but I still do when I have a cup of coffee in the morning instead of, and I was told this won't good either, but instead of putting sugar in it, I put some honey in it to make it a little sweet. Okay. So see, that's supposed to be all natural, but it's still sugar. But that's about the only.
Probably not as bad.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
I mean, for you to have such a sweet tooth and to be following through with it and to get some positive results, hey, you got to keep it up. You're not planning on. This is a lifestyle shift, huh? This is permanent.
That would be correct.
Okay. Yeah. And you can have a cheat meal. You can, but it's got to be.
Well, when I do that, it's going to be something that not just going in and grabbing one of them little candy bars. It's going to be going to something where, like at church, where all them desserts is lined, because we had a thing with our Sunday school class 2 weeks ago, and there was all kind of desserts going through there, and I didn't eat any of them.
Ooh, that was a test.
So, but one of these days, I'm probably going to
break bad
when something had, or go by one of these nice donut shops and get one of them chocolate eclairs with the creamy stuff in the middle of them and break down. But
see, that's the good thing about it, is that when you deny yourself, you can also build up this expectation of like, oh, this is what I'm going to have, and I'm going to look forward to it, and I'm going to get it, and I'm going to eat it, and I'm going to be fully present. I'm going to think about it, and it's going to be the best eclair I've ever had. Not just another honey bun, but the honey bun.
That's right.
Keep it up, Dad. Now, see, for me, I think I'm pretty good at when I set my mind on stopping something. I think I do have that like you, but the thing that I do not have is a sweet tooth. I am not a sweet kind of guy. I just don't care. Like, candy, don't care at all. Sweets that are like, I mean, it has to be very specific. It has to be certain ice creams or a certain special pie, but like going to a convenience store and seeing honey buns or any of that whole aisle, I'm like, I don't care. My thing is chips. I'm a savory guy. Like, chips can do some damage to me, and I can do some damage to chips. Cheeseburgers, that type of stuff, and bacon. Like, I got an issue with bacon.
Well, that ain't a bad issue.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Well, the cholesterol of it all, it's like you've given me high cholesterol. This is one of your gifts that I've received from you. But yeah, that's my. I'm trying to cut down on my bacon, on my burgers, on my chips, and my peanut butter.
Yeah, I ain't giving up peanut butter.
I respect that.
It's time for. All right, Mr. Neal, what you think of this reel? We got some more paint videos, I think.
Okay.
And we got one from Sarah. Sarah. What you got for
these
Sarah?
Ones that have been coming through lately, some of them put you on your heels.
They stepped up their game a little.
Yeah.
Yes, they have.
No more messy paint jobs with this new electric-powered paint roller. Simply insert into the can and allow the tubes to fill to your roller. Trust me, I was skeptical at first, but I was beyond impressed at how fast I finished this wall. The roller allows for continuous, non-stop painting, so there is no need to stop or deal with moving paint trays around. You can bet I will never use another paint tray for any DIY again.
So the paint squishes up through the bottom of the paint roller through the handle.
Yeah.
Are you familiar?
Yeah. Yes, I have. I tried one of these things years ago, and it was, of course, she just had a little 9-inch roller. I don't roll with 9-inch rollers. I roll with 18-inch rollers.
That's right.
And
that's how you roll, big.
And you get through a lot faster. But I don't know. It's just a lot of that pump that you have to clean out.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to use it again, you sure enough got to clean it out. And it's that paint don't last that long, so you got to stop and pour some more in there. I guarantee you that paint that was in that thing didn't paint that whole wall. You had to stop another time.
Charles Neal
some more paint.
Has guaranteed that she is hoaxing it up a little bit. Now, she said she would never go back, but how often is she even going back to paint? She doesn't seem like she does it all the time.
No, and it was all well and fine for her to like it and do it, but it's not part of my paint game because,
people are so scared, Dad, of getting paint on them. Like, oh, the mess. Oh my God, the mess of paint. It's like, that's just kind of part of it.
Oh yeah.
You're going to get paint on you, and you know what? You can wash it off. You can wash it off. It's like being a gardener and saying, oh, the dirt. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm making crops and I've got all the dirt. I just need some new technology that's going to keep me from having to get dirty.
Keep me from getting it under my fingernails. Yeah.
If you're going to paint, just get in there with the paint.
Yeah, get in there and get with it. Yeah. But
yeah.
I don't know.
Even the best painters, there's evidence of it on their person. If you've done a really good job, there's going to be some evidence of paint on your person, right?
Yeah, people and your clothes too.
That's kind of what I meant.
Because people ask me, I said, "Did you get any on the walls?"
They ask you that. You remember when I used to paint for you? I would have it. I would go by a mirror, and I'd have a blue eyebrow. I'd have an orange cheek. I'd have a white neck, and I was quite a redneck back then. So you knew that I'd been painting.
You'd been
there was
painting.
No doubt.
Yep. Yeah. So
people just don't be so scared of it. And then you're having to do all this. You having to spend all this money on this thing that then you have to maintain. Give me a break. But I am interested. Yeah. I'm surprised that you said that you tried it years ago. So.
It was on a different scale where it had the pump run, and it had it'd run out of a 5-gallon bucket, so you didn't run out of paint.
See, you're operating at another level. Okay.
But
we're not. All right. Just to be totally clear, Dad is not impressed. He has had experience with this, and so he's speaking from the heart and saying this is paint bullshit.
And it don't keep as much paint on the roller. You have to roll slower and make sure it's pumped up there enough to get enough on the wall.
He's still ripping it apart. He could talk about this for days, just how bad of an idea it is. From experience. That's what you get with Dispatches from Myrtle Beach. You get experience. You get authority, you get experience, and you get a jovial delivery.
Well, Link, we got another one.
Okay.
We got one from Evan.
Maybe this will redeem him.
See what Evan's got.
That is some fluorescent green paint, I'll tell you. Okay, so he is hammering and then just fiddling with the... It's possible. It's taking quite some effort. Oh, this is almost what they call an ASMR video, Dad. Ooh. And see, the beauty of the loop is that right at the end when you see how pristine it got, then you're reminded of how hard the paint was on this thing. Now, the first time you watched this, did you believe that it could be cleaned?
Yes.
And you would have gone through that amount of effort to clean it and not just throw it away?
No, I'd have thrown it away.
Because?
But I wouldn't have had to throw it away. Because I wouldn't have left paint on my brush globbed up like that and let it get hard.
Who does that?
Not a professional painter.
A hack. A paint hack does that.
I mean, because I left the job today painting, and I left my brush down in the paint where I can go back tomorrow and not have to I didn't even have to clean my brush out. And I took plastic and covered it up where it couldn't get no air to it, and it'll be just as pristine. I'll just cut it out in the morning and just start right back painting.
Just keep on getting it.
I'm not sure if that was a latex paint either. That may have been an oil-based paint that.
Okay.
No, he stuck it down in water and cleaned it out a little bit to emulsify it. But I still don't think there was something in that besides water. They make some stuff that's called brush cleaner, where it'll get all the stuff off your brush, and you still have to take a wire brush. So when they got that paint on that brush and they got through, if they just washed it out, cleaned it off, went out there and washed it out,
would have saved a world of hurt.
Well, I mean, all that
hammering.
And I don't know where they cleaned that up at, but they made a mess with all that paint stuff somewhere and had to clean that up too. So, Evan, I'm sorry, but just when you get through painting, clean your brush out.
Yeah, principles. You got to be principled.
We've got a beach music festival coming to North Myrtle Beach on May the 3rd. And if you want some tickets, we'll have some things where you can look at it. And it's got the California Honey Drops, Jim Quick and Coastline, and the Band of Oz.
Great. And I think you buried the lead. Who else is going to be there?
The California Honey Drops.
Keep going. I think you might be there.
Yeah. And Charles Neal with Dispatches From Myrtle Beach is going to be there too. So y'all look it up and get the tickets and come see me. Check out the Mythical Society's newest collectible, the Mythical Sticker Book. Join Third Degree by April 30th to get this item included for free with your membership. More info at mythicalsociety.com. Spring is here and it's time to make the most of it. Whether you're hitting the trails, soaking up the sun, or just enjoying longer days, Factor makes eating well effortless. Their fresh, never frozen meals are ready in just 2 minutes, so you can fuel up and get back to doing what you love. Factor sent me some wonderful meals, and I have eaten the herb-crusted chicken and the garlic cream pork chops, and let me tell you, and the vegetables that come in them, and all the things that come. These things are good, and listen, you take it out of the box, pop some holes in the top of it, heat it in the microwave for 3 minutes, take it off, pull the cover back, put it back in there for 2 more minutes, get it out and let it set 2 minutes, and you are eating in 5 minutes. Now, how's that for something good to eat that tastes great and was wonderful? And then the other night, I had eaten these two, and I pulled the salmon out and fixed it and ate it. And Charles can cook some good salmon, but this salmon that came in this Factor meal was really wonderful and good too. So you ought to try these Factor meals, and it's quick and easy, and it's healthy for you, and I love them too. So try out these Factor meals and see what you're missing. Get started at factormeals.com/dispatches50 off and use code dispatches50 off to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. That's code dispatches50 off at factormeals.com/dispatches50 off for 50% off plus free shipping. Well, I've always wanted to learn French, But I should have done a better job in high school when I was taking it because I didn't pay any attention and didn't hardly learn any words, and that's why I love Rosetta Stone. It's designed to help you learn naturally, the way you learn your first language instead of drilling words out of context. Rosetta Stone immerses you in a real-life scenario. Plus, with their true accent speech recognition, you can get your pronunciations down right from the start. Whether you want to learn Spanish, French, Korean, or even Dutch, Rosetta Stone makes it easy, effective, and fun. Don't wait. Unlock your language learning potential now. Dispatches from Myrtle Beach listeners can grab Rosetta Stone's lifetime membership for 50% off. That's unlimited access to 25 language courses for life. Visit rosettastone.com/dispatches to get started and claim your 50% off today. Don't miss out. Go to rosettastone.com/dispatches and start learning today.
So you were not impressed.
No.
And I like that you're a little bit feisty today because you're going to need it to identify these doohickeys.
Oh, Lord. It's time for another edition of What in the Hell is This Doohickey?
All right, so I'm going to describe these images. If you're just listening and not watching on YouTube or TikTok or wherever, I will do that for your benefit. So let's throw up the first image, and I will describe it without saying what it is, because that's what you need to say, Dad. Dad, why don't you describe what you're seeing, actually, before you say what it is?
It's one of these plates you put together. Well, I don't see. Yeah, there is some cheese on it, but it's it's a party platter with all kinds of cheese and meats and olives and something on it, crackers and all that stuff. So,
now, what is the official name for it? And I'll give you a hint. My wife has an honorary degree in making these. This is a big thing.
Well, I'm gonna think I can get this right, but is it called a charcuterie?
Kinda. There's another word after that word that you butchered. You butchered the first word, but there's a second word that is what it's on. You just say it again.
A charcuterie?
That's
charcuterie.
That's the
Another body part.
That sounds like a body part, but it's
I'm good at body parts.
It's the food, but then you're not. But the second part is the thing that the food is on.
Well, that looks like just a round,
yes,
little ladle thing. I don't.
Well, it's big though. It's as big as a pizza pan, basically. But they're typically made of wood. So what would you call that?
A wood charcuterie.
Well, it's wood and it's flat. It's a very basic name. What do you call a piece of wood that's flat?
A flat piece of wood.
Yeah, and you might line them up to build a house.
A board.
Yep. So put that all together.
A charcuterie board.
Charcuterie board. That's right. All right. Describe this next one. What do you see?
I see some. I've seen these things, but cartoon adventure people.
Cartoon adventure people. Okay. And there's a term for it. Do you know where this? It's a special style of cartoon adventure people.
No.
You know, would you say that this looks American, like an American cartoon?
No.
Okay, that's correct. It is not. Because if you look at that girl's eye, see how big that eye is?
Yeah.
And even her pose is kind of a hint.
Well, you can talk to me about this all day long, and I'm not gonna be able to tell you what it is.
All right. So it different people, different different countries originate this type, but it originated ultimately, I believe, in Japan. Okay.
Okay.
So it's a Japanese style of cartoon adventure people. So it's a special name that starts with an A. It's a style of cartoon. What's an A word? Oh, okay. What's an A word that means cartoon?
A word that means cartoon.
Yeah. Like Disney movies or what?
I couldn't tell you.
When you draw it, you draw a picture, it doesn't move. But then if you draw a bunch of pictures and you run them together, it starts to move. And that's called, starts with an A.
Starts with A.
Moving cartoons.
Kaleidoscope.
Animation.
Animation. Okay.
So if you shorten that, just take the first three syllables of that. That's what this is called.
Animated Japanese.
First three syllables of animation.
Anima.
Say the long word. Say the long
Animation.
Word. All right, and then just say the first three syllables in the same way.
First three syllables.
Yeah, you got it right. Not an enema.
Anima. Anima.
But it ends in a hard A sound.
Animea.
Yep, that's it. Anime. It's called anime.
Anime.
You never heard that?
No.
Okay, all right. Well, let's just go a little bit more pop culture. Who is this?
Mario.
There you go. All right, so you know who Mario is. You know who his brother is?
No.
That's sad. Okay, next one. And who are these people? Let's just start with the woman. Don't worry about the guy. Nobody cares about the guy. Well, for this conversation.
Just a good-looking actress.
Now, you've seen her before on Good Mythical Morning where you played like a Gen Z guy or something. And I think that's what you said then.
Sexy girl.
Sexy girl. So now she's a good-looking actress. So she's moving on up in your world.
Moving on up, yeah.
You don't remember her name? Starts with a Z.
Zeta.
Close. It's not
Zeta.
Not Catherine Zeta-Jones. She's much younger than her.
Zeta?
Zendaya. I think it's Day, right? Is it Day or Die?
Yeah.
Zendaya. Oh, Zendaya. You got it. I kind of gave it to you.
Yeah, thank you.
And that guy with her is Spider-Man. All right, this last one, another pop culture icon. See if you can identify who this is. Describe for the listeners.
You don't want me to say who I thought this was to start with.
Well, fine. Just say it. Who did you think it was?
Looks like y'all got Rhett dressed up in one of these dresses.
Really?
Yeah, with all that hair.
So you think that's Rhett's hair, and that's what gives it away that this is Rhett?
Well, I don't know if it's, but he has long hair, but it's like everything else. It kind of you can do me and fix me up with all this hair and stuff. It kind of looked like you might have done Rhett like that to me.
Okay, so you think this is Rhett in drag? This is
yeah.
That's not right. But I would
no,
say
I know it ain't right, but I would
that's a good guess. Well, no, I'm saying it's fine. It's not wrong. Well, your answer was wrong.
Yeah.
Let's zoom in even more. Maybe give him some more information. Any other guesses as to who this iconic pop culture person is?
I can't think of her name. I can't.
I'll give you a hint. I'll give you her stage name. Her stage name is Topo Chica.
That don't help me any. Popo Chica.
Topo Chica. Like the drink.
Coco Chica.
Topo Chica.
Copo Chica.
Topo Chica. Like the drink, like the sparkling water. Topo Chico.
Topo Chico?
It's like Topo Chico, but it's Topo Chica. I'll give you another hint. You have met this icon.
I have met her?
Yes. You quite enjoy hanging out with this icon.
Well, I am interested to know who it really is.
You have their phone number.
Oh my God, Topo Chica. So instead of being red, it's Link.
That's me, Dad. That's me. That's me on the weekends. Topo Chica. You
Topo
thought it was
Chica.
red. Yeah, because you saw a little bit of familiarity in there from the beginning. And you were like, ain't no way that's Link. Yeah, that's me. That's me. Pretty impressive.
When did you get to be Topo Chica?
Just whenever it strikes me. Like I said, it's usually on the weekend. No, I think this has been a couple of years now. Yeah, we did a little video where I learned how to be a drag queen. I highly recommend
Well,
it.
this one ought to be on Don't Tell Nana.
I'll tell Rhett that me and drag makes you think of him. I can't wait to tell him that.
Yeah, he might not like me no more.
Oh, that was good.
How do you think Link looks?
Yeah, I'll take any compliments.
He's a pretty. I mean, if you want to be a drag queen, look like he would be a good one. I don't think you need to quit your day job though. But
okay. All right.
Well, it's like everything else we do. Whatever flips you switch, I reckon.
It was fun. I wouldn't say that my switches were permanently flipped, but I'd say temporarily I had quite a good time.
Well, I have dressed up in a dress and had big boobs and had a blonde wig on too, but it was for a womanless wedding.
Okay.
So maybe you did get a little something from me that you don't know about.
That's right. A little Topo Chica from, I don't know, what was your name when you did that?
I think I just
Charlene?
keep my Charlene or something, yeah.
Okay.
Well, Link, it was fun for me to learn a lot of stuff today.
Yeah, it's an educational show. It's educational for the host.
Yeah. And it was fun having all you Myrtle Beach here with us today, and we'll be back next week for another one. And don't forget to follow and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts on YouTube. And while you're at it, rate and review us on Apple Podcasts. And if you got a question, comment, or story you'd like to share with me, email me at ratherbeshagging53@aol.com. Keep sending them questions in. And y'all have a great rest of the week. I love you, Topo Chica.
I love you too, Dad.